We had the season where everybody had a girlfriend.
You probably really miss your girlfriend in Canada.
Off-roading.
Justin, you're gonna regret this.
And ultimately, just one permanent thing, a tattoo.
I actually got a tattoo.
Yeah.
This is your The Bachelor Greatest Seasons Ever Season 1, Episode 7 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé.
Oh, babes, how are we? How are we? I'm tired. What a day it was Monday to get the news that Tayshia Adams had replaced Claire Crawley as the Bachelorette. Of course, had to vlog and bring you my quick take, and I am just so excited, you guys. What do you think? After Peter's, Hannah's, Colton seasons, it just looks like we're going to get even more shocks and twists and turns. I cannot wait for this season of The Bachelorette. What does this mean for Claire? Well, from what we know, we will still see her on the show, and we're gonna have to find out what happened. I don't know if she fell for somebody really fast or was talking to them beforehand. These are questions, these are rumors, we must see. She was in the quarantine for like 4 months. So we're gonna have to see so many mysteries. And by the way, sometimes you guys wonder how much I know. The answer is I don't want to know. I wanna watch the show as a fan with you. So tell me what you think, okay? What you think of Tayshia and Claire. Unprecedented, I love you guys. I got another one, okay. Bye!
Hi, everybody. It's me, Lauren Zima, here to recharge. Yes, everyone, we are back with another episode of The Greatest Seasons Ever after being on repeat for a week. And you know what? I've decided that after a repeat, we are going to recharge. And also, just literally, my phone is dead, and so I have an external battery here. But if I may wax poetic for a moment, don't we all need an external battery in 2020? Don't we all need not just a recharge, but a reset? Because this year has had us on repeat. And you know, personally, and I'm sure many of you feel like this, I feel that even though I'm working and still living, I've been in many ways on pause. And I'm ready to lift my finger off that button. Yeah. Instead of pause, I'm ready to hit play. I'm ready to live. I'm ready to be myself. So today is about recharging so that we can resurface. Do you see what I'm saying? If not, have some wine. That'll make it more clear. And on the note of starting anew and starting fresh, I'm doing something that I've never done on this show before. And I'm not gonna do it again, don't go crazy. I will still be drinking rosé with the occasional Chardonnay and every so often a red. But today I am drinking a Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, a Blanc, because we're gonna wipe the slate clean. And now, let's hit play on this episode. Let's get to it. So, Fedotowsky's season of The Bachelorette. I did dabble a little bit in watching this one, and I can't believe how long ago it was. 2010. It has been a decade since this show. Happy anniversary, Allie. And 10 years later, this season holds up. What did you all think of Fedotowsky's season? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, it had all the elements of the Bachelor franchise that you want. Don't drink every time Chris Harrison says drama.
There is a lot more man drama coming your way. I told you, the man drama is good. The drama, unforgettable man drama, post-traumatic departure in Bachelorette history. More man drama. Man drama.
Right off the bat, we meet a couple of the key characters. First, there's Frank.
Passion is so much more important than money. I love you, Allie.
And he says he loves Allie, and that's important. It's gonna come back later, don't forget it.
I'm gonna win her heart.
And then there's the wannabe professional wrestler Rated R.
I am Mr. Rated R.
And he's got a broken foot, he's on crutches, and that's gonna become important later, so don't forget it. And Frank was enthusiasm out of the gate. He said he could visualize his future with Allie.
She's gonna fall in love with me. I'm gonna fall in love with her. We're getting married.
And speaking of visuals, I want to point out Frank's glasses. I just gotta call it out because I can't really remember anyone else who's ever made it very far on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette who regularly wore glasses. Can you let me know in the comments below?
I'm here 100% for her.
Then there's Rated R, the only wannabe professional wrestler who's ever been on the show. Of course, the question would be, is Rated R here for the rated right reasons?
I'm absolutely here for the right reason.
Spoiler alert, he was not. Don't drink every time someone said he was not.
I just don't know that he's here for the right reasons.
See one thing, she sees something else. Mr. Jekyll and Hyde.
I think he's just rated dishonest, really. Just don't trust him. Rated, I don't believe a word you say.
I'm calling him a fibber.
But I do have to say something. And it's not in defense of Rated R, because he definitely wasn't there for the right reasons.
I'm the real deal.
Why are we ignoring Frank? Frank came on the show wanting to be a Hollywood screenplay writer.
A number of years ago, I started screenwriting, and I fell in love with it.
They took him and Allie on a date to literally sit at the Hollywood sign. You can't even legally get there.
Very few people can do what Frank and I are about to do next.
It was very cool. I don't know how they pulled it off.
Passion.
And if we look at some of the things they were saying, Frank wasn't even making sense. He said something about how he'd come on the show now because the career could always happen, but love couldn't wait.
I feel like career will always be there. And I feel like we can always jump back in to that. I feel like you only have so many shots at finding love.
What? What? Why? I will not be watching your movie, Frank. I think that love and career moments can happen at any time in your life. I mean, how many people do we all know who found the true love of their lives on their second or third big relationship? How many people do we know who found their passion later in life, who recreated their career in a second chapter? Spoiler alert, I don't think Frank ever made it as a screenwriter. What do you guys think? Was Frank there for the right reasons? Was Frank being Frank? And by that I mean, like, was he being real with Allie, not like was he being himself? So we have Rated R, what the Frank, and now it's Cool Casey.
I'm here to guard and protect your heart.
Or was he? Yes, another iconic franchise character was on Allie Fedotowsky's season. Don't drink for every quintessentially Bachelor world thing that Casey did. First, he told Allie, and I quote, "It's just my heart. Jump in and stay a while."
It's just my heart. Jump in, stay a while.
But then he took his words to lyrics and sang to her.
And I would last on the beach in California.
I don't know what Casey's job is, but he wasn't a singer. So Casey's made weird proclamations, he's done awkward things. Casey then did the most quintessentially Bachelor worldy thing.
And I'm gonna do something that I would never in a million years thought that I would be doing.
It was so on brand because he branded himself. Yes, The Bachelor is all about proclamations of true love and longevity and going on the journey. Well, Casey put the journey on him. He got a tattoo for Allie.
I got the tattoo, I did it. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah. Casey shows the tattoo to the other guys. And don't drink for all the silence while they look at it. Yeah, Casey tries to explain it. He had consistently told Allie he was there to guard and protect her heart.
Guard and protect your heart.
And so that's what the tattoo is. And, you know, I do think this was something he had said his grandmother told him, so it wasn't necessarily just about Allie, but more about like a love philosophy. But he did put a rose in there, didn't he? Chris, who would become one of Allie's final two, said, you know, Casey, you're gonna forever be the tattooed bachelorette guy.
You're gonna be the tattooed bachelorette guy for the rest of your life. That's gonna be probably your nickname.
You know what? 10 years later, here we are. Chris was right. We love a Chris. We stand a Chris. Smart guys. And you know what? Let's have a little fun. Don't drink every time Casey said he was going to guard and protect her heart.
guard and protect your heart. I'm here to guard and protect her heart. Guard and protect your heart. Came here to guard and protect her heart. Guard and protect her heart. Always gonna guard and protect Allie's heart. To guard and protect your heart.
And I don't know why he said guard and protect. Those mean the same thing. So we've got a lot of potentially fake dudes for Allie Fedotowsky. And we're back with a 2-on-1, and it's somewhere cold, but also fiery. Honestly, it's scary as hell. Where the fuck on earth does it exist that you're gonna be freezing and yet facing fire at the same time?
Iceland.
The pits of hell. That's where this 2-on-1 took place. The pits of hell.
Iceland.
Kind of like 2020, this place. Yeah. Take the finger off the pause button. Okay. You know what? I don't even want to say my finger's on the pause button because I didn't put my finger there. It's that the machine malfunctioned and put me on pause, but you know what? I'm now gonna get some tools and I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna start playing again. I'm talking about VCRs. Do you guys know VCRs when you're watching this? I'm like definitely referring to VCRs. Does everybody out there know what a VCR is? Everybody had a VCR? And do you remember the like rewinding that you had to do? Actually, they had a separate machine for speed rewinding. If you wanted to watch a movie a lot, you could because rewinding on a VCR took a long time, so you could put that VHS tape in the rewinder and push rewind, because if you were gonna bring your videos back to Blockbuster, they needed to be rewinded and on time, because you're gonna get those late fees. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments below, okay? Play. Pause. Pause. Pause yourself. So we're on this hellish 2-on-1 date at the ice volcano, and it is rated R versus Cool Casey. And Allie says that all Casey has to do today is just be normal.
The only thing Casey has to do today is be normal.
Cut to Casey.
Today's the day that I'm gonna show Allie my tattoo.
Casey, push pause. Okay. Casey is telling Allie the story of him getting the tattoo.
I actually ended up doing something kind of crazy, kind of fun, and something that will stick with me for the rest of my life.
And he is showing her the tattoo, and don't drink for all of Allie's faces during this.
I actually got a tattoo.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What?
That's really special.
That tattoo is really special.
Thanks, Casey.
Thank you, Casey,
for being you.
for being you.
And by for being you, she means showing me that I don't want to date you.
That's all I can really ask for.
So now Rated R and Cool Casey and Aggravated Allie's faces are all as beet red as this fiery volcano, and their bodies are as frozen as this icy snow. And Allie Fedotowsky seems pretty fed up because I have never seen someone so unceremoniously deliver a rose. She's like, I'm gonna give Justin the rose.
I'm gonna give Justin the rose. Justin, you mind waiting in the helicopter?
No, absolutely.
And then they leave Casey on the glacier. So tiny and alone there. And he's like, can't really move his arms. Like, who's gonna get him? Another 2020 visual. Alone and trapped. Thanks. And now, believe it or not, we have an even bigger moment. But it's not at a volcano. It's not on a glacier. It's in this hotel room. Yes, Chris. We stand a Chris. Chris Harrison has gone to see Allie Fedotowsky and is telling her that he has something important for her to learn.
I do need to tell you, though, something that was brought to our attention.
And he picks up this device. And I don't know if many of you out there will recognize it. It's a landline. They only sometimes have them now in hotels. You may have seen one on your travels when we used to travel. And Chris tells Allie she has to get on the phone with Rated R's girlfriend.
I don't even know where to start.
Yes, Rated R had a girlfriend at home the whole time. Rated R had been dating someone for 2 years.
Me and Justin have been dating for the past almost 2 years now.
And went on the show for his career?
Going on the show, but it's solely for the purpose of getting my foot into the door of the entertainment industry.
And Ali Fedotowsky iconically goes and drops this bomb in front of all the guys.
You know, Justin, I think it's been especially difficult for you because you probably really miss your girlfriend in Canada. She called me this morning.
Really?
Don't drink for all their faces. And rated R Justin just leaves.
No. Sit down and talk like a man, first of all.
No, because
Justin walked so Colton Underwood could run. Now, granted, Justin only walked because he did have a broken foot. It was still in a cast. As I told you, the crutches and the broken foot would become relevant later, so that's why he's walking at a fairly slow pace, actually. He's limping and kind of hobbling. He revealed in his Zoom catch-up with Chris Harrison that he at one point had to hide behind some blinds to try to lose Ali and the camera crews. And
I hid behind some blinds.
It's kind of a slow chase, you know? Chris Harrison ran after Colton. He's barely moving briskly here. Don't drink for every place they chase him. They're going down the hall. They're going down the stairs. We're outside on some cement.
Justin, you seriously gonna walk away from me?
We can't get through that door. So then we go through the bushes. He's like, Ali, leave me alone. Ali, just, no, it's not real. She's lying. No, I don't want to talk. Turn my mic off. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna talk. Ugh. At one point, he's in a fountain. And I don't know if he can get that boot wet. Ali finally catches up to Justin after his evasive maneuvering, and he tries to argue that this woman is a friend?
she's like someone that I would say is like my best friend.
What did you think of that? Rated R for really, really not.
Really, really not.
Don't drink every time Ali tells him to be a man, and she's not wrong.
No. Sit down and talk like a man. Justin, talk like a man.
Very
You
cool.
could have just owned up like a man, Justin. Owned up like a man.
And then, production pulls an absolutely savage move. Before there were DMs, before there were online dating apps, we had voicemails. And as Justin is limping away one final time, the editors played not one, but multiple voicemails.
You know, during this process, I keep on thinking of you and how much you mean to me. You are my everything.
Yes, this is Justin talking to his non-girlfriend friend about how much he loves her and wants to marry her.
Next saved message. No, I can't pick up the phone. Honestly, you don't know how important you are to me.
How did they discover this? I would imagine the girlfriend gave production the voicemails, but we do catch up with Rated R.
Hey, how's it going, Chris?
He reveals that he was discovered because producers apparently always remove phones from hotel rooms, but they forgot one in the bathroom.
You guys normally take out the phones out of the rooms, and you guys missed the one in the washroom.
I mean, you want to talk about old school. Have you guys ever been to one of those hotels where they have like a wall phone in the bathroom? I've never understood it. Who are you calling in there? And you know what? Don't call me from there. I don't want to speak to you while you're using the bathroom. Why are you spending so much time in there? Push play. Don't pause in there. But we're gonna move from a broken foot to a broken heart. We've dealt with just moving Justin, and now we've got to deal with getting Frank. Okay. So Frank at this point on the season was very loved, especially by Ali. You can see it all in this one moment, everybody. Ali and Frank on a one-on-one. Frank in his glasses. They kiss. Frank pulls away. Ali's eyes stay. Look how she is looking at him. The look of love. Frank's wearing his glasses, but he's not looking at all. His eyes and his heart are somewhere else.
As my feelings for Allie have grown, these feelings inside me have been brewing for my ex-girlfriend, Nicole.
Yes, Frank revealed he was having resurging feelings, resurfacing feelings, repeat feelings. His heart was on pause for an ex-girlfriend named Nicole.
An ex-girlfriend that Allie doesn't know about.
But they put Allie through hell,
To Iceland.
so they take her to paradise, Tahiti. And she's probably thinking, this is heaven. Things are looking up. But everything's about to go down, back to hell. Frank is gonna break up with her. He goes and tells her that he went and saw Nicole.
Before I came to Tahiti, I went to Chicago to see Nicole.
And that he still has feelings for her.
The second I saw her, all the old feelings kind of came rushing back.
Does anyone on this show not have a girlfriend?
This is the last thing I ever thought would happen.
Fake Frank. Not even wearing his glasses in Tahiti, by the way. Oh, what do you have? Contacts, Frank? Convenient, all of a sudden. I shouldn't speak about his visual problems. I'm pretty sure that I'm actually legally blind. I don't know if any of you have contacts, but I do, and if you have a number on your contact lenses, I'm like an 8.5, a negative 8.5, so my vision's actually like pretty bad, and like I do wear my contacts during the day, but then I definitely have to wear them at night because when your vision is that bad, especially, you like really have to let your eyes breathe, and even with the best kind of contacts, and your eyes aren't getting the oxygen they need because it's still a piece of plastic that's a barrier onto your eyeballs, so like, no judgment on Frank. Specifically for the eyeglasses contact lens thing. I don't care about that. It's just, but like, freaking fake Frank! So he's telling her everything, and Allie is crying. She throws away her shoes. Allie, throw him away. He's throwing your love away. Oh, she's gonna leave.
I'm gonna go. I need to deal with this somehow.
But she does pick up her shoes. I think she still needs those. The sand is probably quite hot. Oh, she didn't put on the shoes though. That's interesting. She's just going. Yeah, she's just going. Oh, it's because she's gonna sit down and cry more. Yeah, she's gonna cry, okay. What did you all think of what Frank did here? To me, it seemed very obvious that the relationship with Nicole was probably fairly recent. Why would he have had these feelings resurge as he did? Frank, you shouldn't have gone on the show.
It's so good to see you, Chris. I've missed you.
And Frank's here now, and we're catching up with him. He chooses to go on about how hard that breakup was for him.
It's still one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
Frank, let me be frank with you. You need perspective.
It was brutally difficult to go through with that.
Put the glasses on for your mind. Anyway, what did you think of what Frank had to say? He did confirm, so he didn't technically go on with a girlfriend like Rated R did, but he had broken up with her only to go on the show.
I was nominated for the show, and I met Nicole. And so we started dating, and I said, if I get selected to be on this show, like, we're done.
Oh God, we've been through so much that I forgot Allie still has to find love. Believe it or not, after all that, there are still 2 men left. And they are actually very unproblematic and girlfriend-free. Great. Roberto and, of course, Chris.
I have to let you go here and not wait till tomorrow.
But Allie does let Chris go, and he actually gives one of the best responses I've ever seen to someone being dumped on the show.
I mean, I did learn to put myself out there, which is nice because I haven't done that in a while.
And then Allie says, like, did I just throw a really good guy away?
I'm wondering, am I making the right choice? This is such a good guy. I love hugging him. I love being around him.
I don't know, Allie, did you? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Allie not having the best judgment at this point. Having a hard time seeing the forest through the trees, if I'm being honest. Everybody needs mind glasses. We all need them. Can someone invent that? It's 2020, modern times. We've got a lot of new inventions. Can somebody come up with that? Mind glasses. I think that's called therapy. Okay.
I want to share my life with you. Share your life with me.
ultimately, Roberto proposes.
Will you marry me?
Oh my gosh.
It's very lovely, but spoiler alert, they're not together. They lasted a little over a year, but he is now engaged, and Allie is now married with 2 very cute little ones. So we raise our glass to Allie and Kevin and their babies. Yay! What did you think of Allie Fedotowsky's season of The Bachelorette? Let me know in the comments below. All right, everybody, I love you so much. I am on TikTok, Cameo, Twitter, and Instagram. And we will be back with another episode next week. This one is gonna be a doozy. I'm gonna have to get one of my favorite rosés because it is going to be Jason Nesmic's season. Oh, you thought that Peter Weber was a lot. Jason Mesnick, yeah, the OG WTF Bachelor, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for watching.